Hello friends, welcome to the final unit of our 12-week MOOC on climate change and disaster risk management. In the unit 12.2, we explored the wide range of career opportunities available in government, NGOs, international agencies, research institutions, and climate tech startups. Today, in the unit 12.3, we will take one more important step, that is, understanding how innovation, lifelong learning, and entrepreneurship are shaping the future of this field. The world around us is changing rapidly. Cyclones are becoming stronger, heat waves are lasting longer, floods are more sudden, and droughts more severe. The solutions that worked 5 years ago may not work tomorrow. That means we must keep learning, keep improving, and keep inventing new ways to stay resilient. That is where innovation, lifelong learning, and entrepreneurship come together as powerful tools to build a safer, more prepared, and climate resilient India. Let's first start with innovation and lifelong learning in disaster risk management. Innovation means creating new and better ideas, tools, technologies, practices, or social solutions that reduce disaster risk and protect communities. In disaster management, innovation can save lives. For example, a new flood alert sensor placed in a river, a drone that spots people trapped in floods, a low-cost cyclone shelter designed using local materials, an app that warns farmers about extreme weather. Lifelong learning ensures that students, teachers, and volunteers, professionals stay updated with latest methods, tools, and safety standards. The National Education Policy and National Disaster Planning Guidelines strongly encourage students to innovate, experiment, and build prototypes instead of just memorizing facts. India needs thinkers, designers, and problem solvers, and many of them are sitting in classrooms just like yours. Then comes the role of MOOCs, that is, learning anytime and anywhere. MOOCs, massive open online courses, have changed how people learn. Platforms like SWAM, NAPTEL, and the NIDM e-learning portal offer free or low-cost courses on disaster risk management, resilience, climate adaptation, early warning systems, first aid, and community safety. Anyone can join these, from school students to government officials, and the courses can be completed at your own pace. Today, lakhs of learners from across India are updating their knowledge through these platforms, showing that continuous learning is now a national culture. Other important contributors to the field of disaster risk management are incubators and DRR labs, turning ideas into solutions across India. Universities, engineering colleges, and research institutions have created incubation centers and disaster risk reduction labs. These spaces help young innovators build real prototypes, test them, receive expert guidance, and even get funding. Many incubators also provide mentorship and seed funding so students can turn their projects into startups and social enterprises. Let's now see the role of grassroots innovation, that is, solutions born from local wisdom. Some of the best disaster solutions have come from people who live closest to the risk: farmers, fishers, tribal communities, women groups, and young volunteers. Grassroots innovation means using local knowledge and creativity to solve real problems around us. Examples may include floating bamboo houses in cyclone-prone villages, solar-powered emergency radios in flood zones, sand dune stabilization kits developed by school children in Rajasthan, low-cost water filters built using natural materials. Lastly comes the most important role, that is the role of educational institutions. Schools, colleges, universities and technical institutions are now becoming the heart of disaster learning and innovation. Schools conduct regular safety drills, run disaster clubs and student volunteer teams, host Atal tinkering labs where students build prototypes. Colleges and universities offer courses and research programs in disaster studies, operate incubation centers and technology startup cells, partner with NIDM and state agencies for training. Technical institutes like IITs, NITs, polytechnics develop innovative engineering solutions for response, mitigation and early warning. Support student startups working on climate technology. Thus, educational institutions have shifted from teaching what happened to preparing students to decide what we will do next. So friends, as we conclude this final unit of our 12-week MOOC, let us reflect on the journey we have taken together. Over these weeks, we have learnt about the science behind climate change, environmental and socio-economic impacts, disasters and the DRM cycle, preparedness and response systems, health and psychological support, recovery and resilience, government, policy, technology and communication, careers and innovation for future. We began with questions: what is climate change? What is disaster risk? Why do these subjects matter? Today, we have a powerful answer. They matter because they shape the world we live in and the future we will build. The next generation of solutions will come not only from the large institutions, but from young minds like yours, from schools, colleges, village labs and startup garages. The future of climate resilience starts with you. As you leave this course, remember, keep learning, keep growing. Support your community and lead by example. Thank you for being part of this meaningful journey. This is not the end, it is the beginning. Let us now continue building a resilient India together. Thank you very much.